telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to go. What is up?
Sup, niggas? Part 2.
Patreon. That's right. This is the first time we've ever had a guest start with blowing the shofar.
First time?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
This is the best soup I've ever had. Oh, you want to hear it? Ready?
Look at that. What's the name of this place?
ASMR. This is we're taking over the show, and it's now ASMR.
If I was a little Japanese lady, I'd make a lot of money.
You make mad guap.
You can make money.
You can make money.
You don't have to be
caked up.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yours?
That's yours.
Did I just put that there?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't have touched you.
What?
What? Welcome back to me, idiot.
Jordan stayed in a hotel room. I stayed with her. I walked in the room and she did not leave any covers. And I was staying there specifically to nicely drive you to the airport.
I did.
Here we are back at the airport thing.
Don't see, you say this in hindsight, but you were like, yeah, let's hang out.
Nope.
Friends.
I said, I'm going to go in there and sleep. And you were like, I'm going to go outside and pace around for 100 years. And then like 30 minutes pass and I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to bed. So I grab the covers, pull it over. And Ian comes in and I hear him, you were really being really sweet, sneaking in. And then you're like, I just hear him look at me and go, well, that's not fair. And
I didn't know you were awake.
You gotta just ask the front desk for more, man.
I just used a towel.
So we slept under a
Yeah,
towel.
I fuck with that.
You were throwing a martyr party.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
called
go call the front desk. and
Martyr.
I
get a
didn't think of it.
blanket.
I looked in the closet for more. Wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck? So I just used a towel.
Well, that's
I
not
Ain't no
fair.
martyr party. It's just is what
Unconventional
it is.
blankets,
Do you
baby. I'm
remember
into
being,
it.
remember being a kid and everything being like that? You'd be like, it's not fair. You know what I mean? They'd be like, let's pretend I'm the princess and you're an orphan. And you're like, that's not fair. That's exactly what the noise sounded like. Well, this isn't fair. This isn't equal
He
toys.
thought he was alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes life is not too fair.
Yeah,
I thought you would sit and watch your fucking Crime and Punishment movie.
I did. I
What's it
turned
called?
on Forensic Files. I can
Oh,
only
I thought
watch
you meant
Forensic
like
Files.
fucking
80, dude.
Crime
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Punishment.
Dude,
Like
I
he was
can-
like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna watch Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. in novel form.
it's my
Did
hotel.
you read books in jail?
Yes, I did.
What'd you read?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Did
Fucking
you convert
Artemis Fowl.
religions or
He
anything?
fucking-
I did not.
He was on the
I
Muslim
was-
team. He's
I
lying.
was on the Muslim team. No, like
Hell yeah.
everybody in there was Philly.
Yeah.
Was
Black
were
Muslims.
Muslim.
I almost converted
I mean,
to
I
Islam.
already have.
Almost.
There's a secret phrase you say.
In what? The drunk tank?
No, when
He
I
took,
gave
he
it
took a shahada in the drunk tank. He's like,
He's like, I need
I'm in.
protection.
It's like, I need this. He's like, Allahu Akbar. Like, got down.
Inshallah, inshallah. No, I dated a Muslim girl and I was like, I'll convert for you. Why not? And then that
That's
would have been a
insane.
bad
And then
idea.
There you are, ISIS,
Yeah.
like 10 years. No, I'm just playing.
Can you imagine me
My
in
dad-
Pakistan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would
They would
throw
smoke
me
your
off a
ass for
roof
sure,
so
yeah.
fast.
They'd fuck you up for that.
You know, every time I'm walking around the city, there's been like 3 different occasions where like a Hasidic Jew has come up to me and been like, "You're Jewish, right?"
Oh
And
yeah.
I'd be like, "Nah, bro. The fuck you mean?"
Even with the tattoos?
and
I
Cecilia
thought
was
you were
like,
Jewish.
Cecilia's like, "Yo, why you say it like that?" Like, and I was like, "Well, I'm not." They'll be like, "Yeah, but the way you say it, you were like offended," and I was like, "I don't know.
You should be
Maybe I
offended.
was. I don't know, but it didn't feel like that." But it's happened to me like 3 times where people be like,
They're like,
"You're Jewish."
Hey, are you Jewish? We'd like to communicate with a fellow Jew. And you're like, the fuck you mean?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it wasn't
Fuck
like
outta
that deep.
I'm
but I
gonna
was
rip
like,
your curls
I
off.
was
You
like,
know
what? I
Jew-
was like, why? What the fuck you mean? Like, looking
You're
at,
fully Italian,
Honestly, though,
right?
yo,
I'm Baltic and Italian.
What's your last name?
Palermo, which is very Italian.
Palermo.
Palermo.
Palermo. You know,
Palermo.
not to cut things, but people, there was a big Adam Sandler thing for a while. Like everyone was like,
Jake met Adam Sandler last night.
What?
Where?
Where?
He was at the comic strip and he did
What?
a song
That's cool.
with his
Yo,
sister.
Sandler, if you watch it, nigga, we fuck with you, bro.
He's
You
not
gotta come play
watching.
some
He's
ball.
not watching. By
Adam
any
Sandler
means.
could be watching.
No,
Just-
this is a Patreon. He'd have
Yo,
to pay
Adam, if you
$5.
subscribe
right.
to his Patreon,
And then
He's
he would
definitely
have
not
to.
paying $5.
No.
No,
Because he's Jewish.
I watched Jack and Jill with my mom twice a couple weeks ago. Goat movie,
Yeah.
so funny.
it's good.
Every movie.
He's kind of hot as Jill,
Yeah.
and such a funny dude. Such a good.
you watched it
slapstick
twice in a
comedy.
row.
Yeah, when I like something,
In a
I watch
row?
it twice in a row.
Sometimes
You make
I
your
do
mom
that.
do that?
She wanted to.
I wanted to watch Bo.
She wanted to.
Twice.
She wanted to.
There's like we get like our Instagram gets messaged all the time, especially when Adam was doing that tour. Like everyone was like tagging me in all of his posts, like all
Yeah.
the time.
He
They
did
were,
look like Sandler around that
'cause
time.
we had like the same thing going for a second. But
Oh, when he was doing the homeless looking thing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like
that was very similar.
Yeah,
very,
perfect.
like-
Yeah, spot
So,
on.
but he's also playing a jazz master and he's like rocking out on the thing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You
people are
do
like-
look like banged up Sandler.
yeah, banged
Yeah.
up Sandler. That's good. I want
That's pretty good.
I don't want
actually.
to. I don't want to look.
That's
like
a good band name.
Banged up Sandler.
Banged Up
I
Sandler.
don't like it.
That's
It's
good.
like that's like a neighborhood pop punk band. What's
Yeah.
that? We're banged up at Sandler.
That's great. I want to sing in a band so bad.
Why not?
I have lyrics.
I was gonna say, maybe you should have sing it.
You
a
got
band,
any
yeah.
right now?
You guys
I
ever
like how
s-
he said, "Why not?" His brain just turned it into, "I don't want to sing in a band." That's how much you shouldn't sing in a band.
Okay, so during the
No,
pandemic,
no, I don't want to. Oh, okay. These aren't the lyrics. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
during the pandemic, my ska band got back together, and
Did you ever
What's
play
the
with
ska
RX
band
Bandits?
called?
hold your applause.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
yes, we played with
Yes!
RX Bandits, the Know How, in
Hell
the
yeah.
early November.
I fucking love.
Back in like 2001 at a VFW in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania.
And the battle
Kennett
begins.
Square.
Yo, they're after my whip over in Kennett Square. I parked in front of this coffee shop, gave me a ticket. I will not pay them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck those
Fuck you,
mushroom
Kennett
loving
Square.
motherfuckers.
They're coming for me now.
Rob
Well, fuck you, Kennett Square.
If Kennett Square is paying for the Patreon.
Yeah, right. Kennett Square, if you have subscribed, suck my dick. I mean that.
Suck his dick.
So, all right. So we
Suck his dick.
got back together and recorded a couple tracks. The drummer and bassist put together a song that was like very like hard, and I wrote the lyrics and sang it. The trumpet player and the singer wrote a song. They wrote the lyrics and sang it, and their song was like, "We're back together after time being apart. It took a while, but we're back to the start.
Oh, God.
Delaware forever." It was like such a whatever. And my song was like, like, "I'm laying on the floor, depraved, calling out for God." And just like totally different, like
Everyone's just
comfort
kinda like-
in the needle in my skin.
Did they axe you?
Just trying to slip in the lyrics that he actually wrote.
Those were lyrics.
Did they
What?
cut you from the-
Did they
No,
fire you after that?
everyone just kind of dissolved after that.
They're like, man.
But we
They're
recorded
grown-ass
a
dads.
scratch track
What
for
band? What was it called?
Sock Full of Pennies. PENNYZ.
That's
Oh,
gangster, though.
Well, you didn't want people to call a sock full of penis, but guess what? They did.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yep. What's going to happen?
It's
But
just
you
you
wanted
putting
it
that
to
out
be
there.
that
I
way.
think this band should be called about betas. Like, Ian, stop fake tweeting at
We had a
us.
groupie who gave me a sock full of pennies.
Nice.
That's
it?
the easiest, cheapest gift you could ever give somebody.
That's a cool gift.
We had a guy who spit on my face.
No.
I made friends with a man who farted at me.
She wanted to gangbang all of us, and
No, she didn't.
The ska man?
Was it a trans woman?
yeah. No,
Okay.
you fucking bitch.
You're the one who. You're the one who only fucks trans.
I don't only.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Anyway, she gave
No
me a sock
woman
full of-
wants to gangbang.
Well, this is really escalated.
540. Look at that guy.
Ah, did you hear it?
I heard it,
It
and what you didn't see
escalated.
is his head through this like little shot hole here.
This is my new trademark
with
sound.
his
Anytime I tell a joke, I'm gonna be like,
There's just no way that one woman wanted to gangbang five
I don't
almost
mean that.
40-year-olds.
Yes, we weren't
Was she
almost 40. We were in high school and college.
You just said it was
She-
during the pandemic.
No, you don't listen when I talk.
You said
I
she
said
gave you.
in in high school when I was in the band. She gave me a sock full of pennies and said she wanted me to pour, because I didn't drink, apple cider. What's that fake
Martinelli's.
sparkling cider?
Martinelli's.
Yeah, she wanted me to pour
Shit goes
Marinelli's
crazy.
down her pussy and eat it off. And I was a virgin.
Whoa.
And I got too nervous.
That's
No.
so specific.
I
Yeah.
know. I
I
know.
love
And she said she
Martinelli's.
wanted us a gangbanger. Didn't. Showed up to a dance. I didn't dance with her. She choked herself in the janitor's closet and then years
How?
later died.
Died?
Didn't die that time.
Because
Years
of the
later.
complications.
How did she choke herself?
She took her necklace and was like,
Ian
Because you
wouldn't
didn't dance with her?
with me.
I wouldn't dance with
You
her.
piece of shit. You're a
She
little piece
choked.
of shit.
How did
Look
you
at
find out she choked herself? She came out and was like, I choked myself.
Yeah, she's
I choked
fine.
myself in the closet.
Yeah, her friend was like,
Whoa.
Brittany just choked herself in the closet. I was like, well, I'm surprised she didn't see me in
Damn,
there.
that's cra-
'cause,
that's
That's why I
crazy.
wouldn't
That's
dance with her.
crazy as hell.
I'm like, oh, for real? That's
For
crazy.
real, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how you got hit.
Oh,
him.
damn.
Yeah, the bitch.
Oh, word?
Ooh,
Damn,
shit.
that's crazy.
To Patreon. Fuck it.
The girl that ratted the reason the homicide detective showed up at my house is because of this fucking stupid ass Alf tattoo. This is something no one else knows.
wait.
She's like,
My-
she told us, she's like, his name's Nicky, and they were like, how can we find him? She's like, well, he has an Alf tattoo, and they were like, oh, no one has an
Oh,
Alf
this
tattoo.
one.
The first thing my lawyer said when they picked me up, they were lawyers like, they're gonna try to sneak around and ask you questions. Just don't answer anything, no matter what. And the dude, as soon as I got to the thing, after I turned myself, he's like, oh, you got a lot of tattoos. Anything cool? And he like pulled. He's like, what on your legs? And I pulled up. He's like, oh, is that an Alf tattoo? I was like, yeah, it's an Alf tattoo.
No.
So he's like, and I was like, I just did fucking. I fucked up already. Fucking. I wish I was watching First 48 as much as I did now.
That's so funny. They pull you in immediately. Any quote that dude? Yeah, I got this Alf tattoo
Yeah.
here.
Here's
Alf.
Alf.
I fucked up.
And
She
over
had-
here's Mr. Belvedere.
But she had giant titties, and I never would. She always wanted to hook up with me, and I never did.
Who? The
The
Girl
girl
that
that ratted
ratted
me
you
out,
out. Oh,
and she
gotcha.
ratted me out because I never hollered at her, basically. So that's goes
that
to
she
show you.
basically choked herself.
So you killed a woman, and one ratted me
yeah,
and
let's
sent
clip
me to
that up.
prison.
Ian killed a woman.
No. She died
Clip
10
it,
years
baby.
later. Unrelated. La, da, 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 da.
Speaking of
Ian
choking
killed a
themselves, tell them
woman.
about the.
No.
Why not?
Whoa.
Because they subscribe.
Oh, never mind. Do they really?
Ian killed a woman.
Oh, thanks for your support.
I
killed
didn't mean to say
You're
that.
a
What's with
freak.
these accusations?
Yo, I heard that you killed a woman.
You're creating a scandal.
I'm just trying to cover up for when Aaron was calling people retards.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
that's
doing
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were.
I'll be doing that. That's on me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I heard you called everyone a retard.
I did. I have had a pass of
man.
that.
You know what? Every time you do that, I'm gonna tase
Oh my god.
Look, you piece of shit. I saw that it was on the table after it wasn't on the other one, and I was like, "That
He's
motherfucker's gonna bust
dropping.
that table out." Or not
We
the
entered
table, but
Pee
the
Wee
table.
Herman hours.
you. Yep.
Yeah. Rest
You
in
went-
peace, by
Rest
the way.
in Peewee Herman. She
All
didn't know who
serious.
he was.
I know who he is, but I didn't watch him.
I-
I'm not
What?
retarded.
He was foundational in my life.
What? Why
Yeah.
not?
As was Sinead
a lot of men.
O'Connor,
He was
too.
foundational. He scared
Rest
me.
in peace.
Both
RP,
of them
yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Someone messaged me and said, "You need to post about Sinead O'Connor. She was a legend." And I went,
Sinead
"What the fuck?"
died.
Why do you
And then you
have
that.
screenshotted that thing and just
and I
reposted that.
I just posted that. So there you go. I'm not fucking Irish. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You are Irish.
I'm low-key Irish.
Irish coffee.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Yo, I went to an Irish. What is that? The Celtic Renaissance Fair or something like that one
Yeah.
time.
I want to go to a
And they were like, I was like, yo, I'm not
best.
Irish. My mom goes, tell me your name spelled with an E. And I was like, okay,
Aaron go bra.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Is
should.
it AA?
Can we do
Yeah,
part
that's
2
what
of
it
this
is.
podcast at a Renaissance Fair, the 4 of
I
us?
fucking hope
Bro.
so.
I got married
I've-
over a broom at a Renaissance fair once.
Like,
You know how you do that? You like
like
jump
slave
over a
shit?
broom when you're
Yeah.
married.
That's how slaves do.
Is that
That's how
really?
slaves got married?
I
You
got married
jumped
to
the
a slave.
broom? You ever heard that? Fucking.
I
jumped
lost the
broom.
8 ball at the last one I was at.
You did.
Okay. What? You were doing coke at a Renaissance fair?
Of course. How are you supposed to drink all day?
How are you supposed to fit a turkey leg down?
We also
I wanna go.
I went with this group of girls. We hang out in Philly, or like
Shout out
mostly
Sister
lesbian.
Friend.
Sister friend. Now I don't want to say
Yeah,
lesbian.
damn.
But yeah, they swing around. But anyway,
Oh.
we rolled with them, and we were like, we gotta dress up. It's the first time we went, and we're like, we gotta get wizard robes. So we like all went on Amazon to find wizard robes, right?
Wizard up.
And the
They look a
robes,
little-
the robes, the only robe that they had all of our sizes in was this white one, and with the hood on.
No.
It was finally Marissa that was like, yo, we might need to recheck what we're doing right now. And I was like, why? What are you talking about? I already ordered mine. And they were like, we got to get brown ones. We might have to just pay extra money to get the brown ones. I was like, I'm not ordering another fucking wizard outfit. Like, I ordered one. It's here. I'm
Grand
wearing
Wizard
it.
special
And they were
off of
like,
Amazon.
well,
I
when
already
you,
have a KKK outfit. I have a wizard outfit.
yeah.
I
when you
can't
wear
get
the
another.
hood, you
He's
look
like,
suspect. So
Wizard outfit.
Yeah.
Grand Wizard
Grand
outfit.
Wizard outfit. Yeah.
Yo,
Well, that's the same thing.
it literally did kind of have a vibe when you put the hood up. So
Hilarious. So you showed up to a Renaissance
Why would there
fair.
ever be a white one?
Yeah, what
Why
wizard has
not?
ever
There
been
there was
known?
every color. There was red,
Whole bunch of them,
black,
bub.
brown,
This whole
and then white. But I
Southwood,
thought white was
Mississippi.
like you the most powerful looking wizard
Right,
with
right,
the
you're
like
old.
Gandalf. Bro.
Yeah,
Stop!
Gandalf.
Don't start that. Nah, the white is the most
the best
powerful.
one.
of course.
powerful one. You know the wizard.
It's the most pure.
the most
Pure,
grand.
perfect color. What do you mean?
It's the most pure.
It's really exalted. He's the most exalted one.
I meant by Gandalf standards.
Yeah.
Also, I think Gandalf shit's great.
The one with the most power,
Gandalf the
land,
Grey.
money,
Yeah, you're right.
economical,
Anyway, I don't know what the
mobility.
fuck- I've
Is
never been to
Saruman the
one.
white one? Saruman is the white dude. Well,
What?
they're both white as hell, but
You
But
guys
yeah, the
both.
elf.
You guys
Gandalf
both
the gray and
Yeah.
then
look
there's the
like
other
wizards right
We
now.
are, bro. What
That's
fuck
the
you
best.
mean?
dude. I'm a wizard in my own way.
I would love to go to a Renaissance fair.
I'm a
Honestly,
glizzard.
I want to go as an adult for sure.
Dude.
We got to wild out.
Is that a hot dog
I'm a
wizard?
glizzard. Yeah. I'll be putting glizzies away like a wizard.
Put the wool away, bro.
Put the glizzies away. No,
I
but
thought you about to hit the Chet Hanks. Batman.
Batman.
we want Chet Hanks on the podcast.
Oh my
so
God.
We gotta get
I
Chet
love
on the-
him.
I'd
Oh,
suck
yeah.
him clean off.
Me
to be
too.
honest.
Me too.
Fucking-
It's like
he is
going
like,
to ask my father about to win an award. They just
I fuck with his heavy. I don't see anything wrong with it.
on the
I
red
don't
carpet.
care. I say that on
He's
blood.
himself.
There's nothing wrong. Did you
he-
see
on
him on that
BG.
Z-Way thing where she was
Yes, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
unbelievable?
Look.
She was like, "Why do you do that?" And he was like, "It's the most
fun.
fun thing in the world."
I
You
like
try-
it.
You
Yeah.
try doing
He's so
it.
good at it.
Yeah.
He's so good at it, yeah.
fucking
I'm
good
being
at
real.
it.
Chet Hanks, like, say I was a Caribbean cat and I was cool, and that nigga walked up to me and started doing that, I'd at least be like, all right, well, fuck
They
it.
love
What's wrong
him
with that?
down there.
Yeah,
But
they
if
do.
someone, like, some random white dude comes to me in, like, a supermarket, he goes, how's it going, brother? I'm like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you talking
That's
to,
crazy,
nigga? Like,
yeah.
that's insane.
Hosts
But-
do that on the
You
cellar
gotta
all the
train to
time.
be
They'll
racist.
say brother and
to
wish
be
that they
able
had
to
him.
do it.
Wait, who
Brutal.
says brother?
Just hosts, you can
Brother?
see them. You can see them be like da 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 brother, and then they'll be like, but brother, not like that, but like this. But they're talking to a black guy, but there's somebody who says brother. I've seen it happen like 9
Really?
times. Yeah,
Over the
all time.
weekend at the ballooning festival, someone came to me. He's with his girl. He comes up. He's like, "What's happening, brother?"
I love being around that when it
It's
happens.
because they say it
Dude,
to white
it
people.
happens. Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
It's
When I
because
hang
they
out
feel
with
like they
my-
can walk in both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I
He's
hang
like,
out with
I
my
got
friends,
this.
I go, I'm hanging with the brothers.
Yeah, yeah, that's
He's like,
different.
hold up, I got this. I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's happening, brother? Yo, we were talking about this earlier, but maybe one of the funniest things that have happened to us on the road is meeting with these like weirdo dudes in Salt Lake City, and it was for like some liquor shit we were doing. And one of them walks to me and goes, "What's happening, partner?"
Literally said partner.
I looked at Nikki. I just
And they were
turned
like
around
the
and walked.
what? they had like the full on
Like,
January
belt buckle.
like me right now.
Yeah,
They had like
yeah.
a
They were
January
insurrectionists.
6th
There's no
fuck.
way they weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were legit about it. And in Salt Lake City, is they do not like black
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mormons
there's
don't
three
like
of them.
black
Mormons.
people.
Yeah.
Do not need
Yeah.
black people in their equation at
All
all.
of their homeless are white.
Yes.
There's no.
Yeah.
You can't fuck your own children if there's black people around.
The black people will stop it.
They'll stop it.
They
Or
were
they'll
put
do
on this
something.
earth
Or
to stop it.
they'll feel like it's not the same fucking their kids.
Yeah.
If
Right,
there's a black
right.
person seeing
Yeah.
it.
Like,
It's like,
they're
it just
evil.
can't be
Don't
black
watch me
people
fuck my
around.
kid.
We're the
That's
evil ones
perverted.
with
What
the
do you love
evil
that?
ones.
This fucking guy rolls up and his first words Hey, how you doing? I'm Nicky. I'm Steve. Hey, I'm Kyle. I'm Steve. Hey, Aaron. What's up, partner?
Dude, like
Literally
Obama
just like
getting
that.
uncomfortable,
Straight
just
shit.
being like,
Do you
don't
think
say
he
brother,
was trying to
partner.
be like,
Yeah.
let's be friends, or was he like asserting some sort
No,
of
he
racial
was like,
dominance?
I have to try to break the ice with this man because I'm not used to talking to
Yeah,
black
that's
people.
exactly what
That's exactly what that was.
It
Like,
was awesome.
how do
That's
I
it.
be relatable to this man?
That's the equivalent of being like, hello, you matter. Your life matters.
literally I voted
What's
for
your
Obama a
Twitter?
second time. Like,
Can I
that's it.
follow you on Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah. Can I support you?
Yeah, okay.
Here, have
We
some
should-
money.
We should link and build.
We should link.
Yo, let's link.
How many
Fuck outta here.
reparations should
Yeah.
I pay
I
you?
would like
Yeah.
to do the work.
Hey,
Yeah.
Also, I wish they
Juneteenth
would
is coming
step
around. I
like
want to give you a little something for your family.
When
Hey.
the,
because Aaron would be like $20 will do it.
Yeah. I was like,
when the BLM shit was going down, I live with a black guy, and everybody was texting me, being like, "Is he okay?" He's like on the couch, just like
dude, that was
Yeah, I can't imagine.
quite
You
the
get that?
phenomenon.
crazy.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
imagine.
yeah.
All of my
And-
friends are like, I don't give a shit about this, and people keep asking if I'm okay.
So funny. I'm like, text
and then
him yourself.
Isa was like, "Is that why you're calling right now?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, what's up, dude? Hey.
Yeah, there was
No.
a very fine line of like,
Oh yeah.
It showed a lot because it's like not for nothing. This shit has been happening nonstop.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh,
Everybody
there's
just
video
is
of
off
it
work.
now.
They're like, now that
yeah.
we don't have work, I guess we'll tend to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first tour that we did together, it was my birthday, 9/11, by the way, shout out.
The shout out.
Wow.
But yeah, we went and got blasted with Nicky on his birthday in like Detroit, right outside in like the burbs, and we were walking down the street, coming out the bar. We're all chummed up. We're like, hell yeah, we just we did
Walking
it, we
back
did
to
the
the
thing.
Airbnb,
And I like jumped up and hit the jump shot, John, on like an umbrella.
Stop sign.
Yeah, it was the
thing. Just
umbrella.
like walking up and like,
And
you
I
know, you're
mean-
walking, you run up and you just,
Yeah,
you know,
tap
of course.
Yeah, dunk on it real fast.
Mhm.
I barely touched this thing.
Yeah,
This
you were
dude
excited.
Flies out of the bar. He goes, "Hey,
Oh,
No.
that's right.
is that yours? Is that yours?" I was like, "What?"
Do I own the stop sign?
I was hella
What the
confused.
fuck?
I was like,
yeah.
"No, you know it's not mine. Like, what are we doing here?"
Yeah.
Wait,
He's
was
like-
it a stop sign?
No, it was an umbrella. Like it was like right at the end of the stop sign. but
Oh, wow,
it was
right,
just an
right.
umbrella
Oh, my
outside this
God.
bar. Dude flies out of the handle, and I'm like dumbfounded essentially. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already drunk, which
You're like, is this mine? Did
was
I
like-
bring this here?
I just couldn't believe it was happening. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is up? Kind
Yeah.
of thing. And before I could even like really get anything out of my mouth, the nicest guy in the band, Kyle, who was drumming at the time, tackles this man out
Oh
of
my
nowhere.
God.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? They're wrestling around. Kyle's got this man pretzeled up. Yeah.
This is the night, too. This is
Oh my God.
Yo, you gotta send that to Ethan,
That's
and you
really
gotta
good.
pop that on the screen.
This is Aaron's like on the ground. I'm like hiding Miller Lights in my pocket.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, so this guy comes out, Kyle fucking twists him up. And I'm like, as soon as he hits the ground, I look at Nicky, I'm like, Kyle? I'm like, what the fuck? And then like 4 cop cars out of nowhere just go like
Wow.
converge on the
Oh
area.
shit. This is my birthday. Too.
Yeah, I laid on the ground. I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm good. Like,
Did
Yeah.
they say everybody down and shit? They jumped
they're
out?
like, they're like, honestly like,
literally-
you're fine, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like not chancing it.
Right,
Someone
right,
just
right.
got smoked over there. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
let me lay my ass down. I was like, I ain't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nobody got in trouble, which is nice. But I was definitely like, I'm about to get
Yeah,
smoked.
Detroit, a place like that too. You ain't taking no chances. Like where we were in the suburbs, like that's where that shit happens.
dude. Absolutely. We were
I
a
was
little
pretty. If I wasn't so drunk, I would have been a lot more scared. But
for sure.
You were like, it's my birthday.
But it was
Yeah.
crazy. The cop was coming directly at him, like no matter
Really?
what. And I
Immediately.
was like,
Boom.
I was like stepping into the cop's face and be like, "Why are you only talking to him?" I was like, "Stop looking at him. Look at me."
Yeah.
And he
literally
would
was.
not stop looking at him. I was
Right
like,
towards me.
stepping into
Really?
The cop's face,
Yeah.
like, getting into the cop's face because I was like, I was gone. Like I
He was.
I wouldn't like have done that aggressively if I wasn't.
God damn.
But
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like in his face. I was like, "Stop looking at him. Look at me. Like, look at me. What the fuck is going on?"
yeah.
They were
And
on
he
me.
just like kept directing back. I was like,
I
"This
will
is
say, if
crazy,
I was a
man."
cop and I was walking up on a scene and one guy was like, "Don't look at him," I would be like, "I'm gonna
well,
look
let's
over
look
him."
at him.
Yeah,
Look at this
yeah,
guy.
there's something
Can I
going
take
on
a
over there.
gander?
He
Yeah.
was also
Take a
just
gander.
laying on his belly in the
Oh yeah, yeah.
wow.
Don't
So
look at
he
him. What he's
wasn't-
doing
Oh,
is
like,
humiliating.
I was like,
Kill
why are
me,
you
bro.
still looking at him? And I'm standing here in your face. Like, I could have anything.
Yeah.
I had 2 Miller Lights
In his pants.
that were open. So I had 2 open Miller Lights in
And
each
way
sweat.
down the leg.
Spilling every time I take a step. In my shoe, like everything.
That's crazy.
But on the flip side, one of the coolest things that's ever happened to us on tour is being in Russia, driving down a highway, drinking vodka, which is allowed there. You can do that. And the driver wasn't drinking it, but he pulled up with like a carpet rolled up with like 4 bottles of vodka, like a bazooka in there, and just started giving it to us.
Yeah.
So we're drinking. I maybe smoked a little weed. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. And we get pulled
He
out of.
just spent an episode talking about
I
stabbing
want
someone.
Russia to come get my ass
And
for
doing
that.
crack.
And doing crack is true. But no. They pull us all out of the car, like
Yeah.
right by the Kremlin, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely fucked. I'm going
No
to the gulag right
shit.
now. Yeah, I'm going to the gulag. They pull us out. I got my hands up immediately. You know, so me and Nicky both like, yo, we already know.
Yeah, but they don't shoot. They don't.
He
do what
literally
America
goes,
does.
Put your hands down. I'm not an American cop. Like I'm
Oh,
not gonna.
yeah.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
Yeah.
am I being punked or something?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
He just gives you a hug.
yeah, like,
yeah.
He's
legit.
trying to
And
say, hey.
they listened to the band.
Where's the drug?
They were
No
like,
way.
yeah, they like, you know, a couple of them went over there just to double check, and they were like listening on the phone. They're like, yo, the band is good, you know, like they liked it.
Whoa.
And the guy was like, well, I have to like frisk you at least. So I'm like, okay. He's like frisking me. And he feels something in my pocket. He's like, what's this? And I was like, honestly, I don't know.
You have to check. Can I
It was
check?
like a half-eaten falafel.
And-
He pulled it out. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm crossfading in Russia. I'm crossfading in Russia. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Like,
That's so funny.
Dude,
This is basically why Aaron's pro Russia in the war. right?
Look it. No!
That's why he has down with Ukraine in his Instagram profile.
Yeah. No. I
No,
fuck
that's
with the
a- that's a
Ukrainian
lie.
cats.
Dude, I got arrested one time, and this was like maybe 2012 or something. I forget, but I'm in the back of the cop car. I'm handcuffed. They're like, Delaware license plate. Why are you in New York? And I go, well, I'm trying to be a stand-up comic. And they were like, well, can we see some of it? I go, yeah, sure. And I made them pull up my YouTube. They watch it. None of them laughed. And they were like, do you have
Just
another
kidding.
job? And I was like, yeah, I have a job interview tomorrow. And they're like, well, I hope you get it. And I was like, oh, fuck. This sucks.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then I got arrested again years
Let me get that.
later.
Let me get a little bit of that.
And I was
Let me get
a lot better at comedy. And they had me roast all the fucking cops in the car.
What?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was going to get me out, but they still locked me up.
They locked you up.
They said
Yeah.
that? They said roast this guy? Roast this guy?
yeah. I was like, they were like, doesn't Martinez, look at his forehead. Doesn't he have a 5 head? I go, that motherfucker's got a 5 times 5 head. And they're like, oh, Martinez.
Go to jail, buddy.
And then,
And you're
then
like, which is 800? And they're like, lock him up immediately.
And they were like, do you know Artie Lang? I was like, yeah. If I call him and put him on speakerphone, can I get out of jail? They're like, no, but you can
Was
still
it
call
DUI?
him. No, it was hopping a turnstile.
Oh, come
No,
on. dude.
fuck
I
you.
know.
Joking.
But I didn't know it at the time because I used to work for the Department of Ed. My fingerprints were on file, but I didn't re-up my certification. So my fingerprints were sealed.
Gotcha.
So when they ran my ID, they were like, your fingerprints are sealed. We don't know what it is. I'm like, I have not gotten in trouble. Like I paid off everything, blah, blah. I was in jail years ago, but that got cleared. They're like, no, we have to lock you up. I'm sorry. And then the next day, a lawyer saw me and was like, did you ever work for the Department of Ed? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I'll get you out right now. And then I got a letter in the mail that's like, you can sue the city for wrongful imprisonment, blah, blah.
Oh.
I didn't do it because I would have felt like a fucking, like, I would have had to be like, I was emotionally.
You're
disturbed,
crazy as hell. I would
I
have been
sued him,
crying
yeah.
my eyes out. Give me some money.
Yeah, my shit
I'm
hurts.
I
hurt.
wanted to sue the
My
cops
body
when my
hurts,
truck
mind
got
hurts.
towed. Like in a snowstorm,
mind
I like parked my truck in front of a driveway, but it was a snowstorm, so I couldn't see. And then they
Yeah.
took my truck away, and I was a contractor at the time, and I had all my tools in the back,
Oh,
and they didn't send in the ticket. So basically, they towed my truck, but there was no record of
Record
where
of
it
it.
was.
Mm.
And it was just like 2 weeks of me trying to like buy new tools, get a new truck to be able to keep jobs going. It was
That's nice of them.
crazy.
Dude, do you know what those motherfuckers used to do? They used to take bicycles, break the locks, and impound them to prevent bicycle theft. And then you
What
would have to
fucking
go
world?
pay to get it out.
In
Is
what
that
fucking
fucked up?
world?
That doesn't make sense. Could I have a liquid death?
In the fucking Times Square world that we were living in years ago, it happened all uptown. It was fucking nuts. My bike got locked
It's
up.
called a scam, Bubba. You had to
Yeah, I got
pay,
fucking scammed. You know what they're doing in the
extortion.
Bronx? This is hilarious. They're stealing people's
What kind is that? Cranberry or something?
melon.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
The Nicky special.
Melon.
Yo, you know what they're doing in the
Twist on
Bronx?
melon, man.
They're taking people's rearview mirrors. Guys are stealing rearview mirrors, selling them to an auto parts shop,
Yeah.
and it's the only shop that you can go in to get your mirror replaced.
Oh, I heard about this.
Oh, what is that? Stop. I knew you were going to do it.
Oh, close.
You fucking suck.
You suck. You do that to everybody every time, and you never get it done to yourself.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
God.
Do you want to do me? Do you want to
No,
tase me?
I don't want to do you,
I'll
but
let
I
you
want you to
tase
know
me.
the fear
I heard
of it.
tasers are just like poppers, kind of.
That shit scares.
Loosen
I
it
know.
up
Opens
a
your
whole lot.
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly did. I heard that.
No. Tasers, it truly is like a jolt of coffee.
Do you have any poppers here?
No.
I would do poppers.
Really?
Yeah.
Love poppers.
You
I
can't.
have-
Really?
I keep like it's on a rider. I have a 12-pack of poppers on a rider.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
What?
Yes, I
Why?
I'll pull it up.
My rider is
What do
cigarettes
you
in the
mean,
green
why?
room
It's
and
fucking
water
awesome.
and iced coffee.
Mine
You need
is
to put poppers on there.
You just do pop. You just sit and do poppers. That's it. You're not fucking anyone. You're not doing anything.
No,
You're
I
just
just get
popping.
drunk and
no. It's really fun. It's like this,
fun.
and then you're back.
I know.
And you're like,
doesn't really have anything to do with the butt. It's just like for me,
Yeah.
it's like it feels like 16-year-old.
Yours is
like,
pleasure. Mine is business.
It's just like getting. It's getting.
about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
fucking
What is your rider?
smoking in the green room and iced coffee.
What about how? What's a comedian rider look like?
Mine's
Yeah, what
fruit
can you
and sugar-free Red Bull.
Just fruit
Oh.
and sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah.
But I just got a rider.
Our rider was like shitty for a while, but
Really?
I just was able to add liquor to the rider after years and years,
Nice.
Wow.
which is nice.
What? Your little basil
Jesus
Washington?
piece is
I
big.
wish.
Yeah,
You
Jesus
did-
piece
yeah.
fucking
We're
rips.
getting there.
Dude.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
you guys are
surprised you
fucking. I
just
feel like
got
you guys
able
are getting
to-
really big.
I feel
Well,
like they put that in the.
I got a bunch of straight edge cats in my band.
Mm.
I want a rider where I say you need to remove the candy because right
Ah.
now,
They
like,
put candy in there.
dude,
She saw me
so
stuff my
much.
backpack
I love
full of candy.
No, not if it's every fucking weekend until you're sick.
I double dog bet you that
You drink
I would
candy,
love
you
it.
probably do. Yeah.
I love candy.
Dude,
We're obsessed with
used
candy.
to
That's
do
the
a
problem.
thing where I'd lay in my hotel room, dump out bags of
Double dog
candy,
bet. Sorry.
eat it until I pass out, and somehow I'd wake up with a shirt, no pants, and candy stuck to my body.
That's what I do. Last night I ate like 7 Reese's mini cups before I went to sleep. I can't stop, dude.
How are you so skinny?
It's gross, and I don't know.
Told you, it goes right to his abs. He's like,
Why?
No, it's
beefed
just
up.
gonna catch up
Got
to you. One of your
something-
feet's gonna fall off.
No.
No,
man.
I've
Bye-bye,
been
foot.
gone by now. I
Bye-bye.
promise.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Yeah, you got time.
How old are
Really?
What do
you?
your parents look like?
Well, my
How old
dad.
am I?
Bodega cat.
41.
You're 41? You guys both look great.
Thanks,
Thanks.
bud.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
30. He's still
That's
Well
why.
living. Good living.
Oh,
Well
living.
Well
living.
we're
well
lived.
living.
We're a couple
Well
well-lived fellas.
I'm living.
I'm living in a
That's how
well.
I feel. That's how I feel. I mean, like, I appreciate the compliments, but well, I'm living. Yeah. Everything else hurts.
Yeah, Jesus piece is blowing up, dude.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
and I'm very happy.
The
about
mud
that.
vein of hardcore.
Mud vein, nigga.
What? I'm kidding.
All right, cool.
We ran into a
My
guy the other day who was
zippers-
like, "Love the podcast," and we were like, "Oh, I love."
He was
this
wearing a
band."
Jesus piece shirt.
Yeah,
Who?
Yeah.
just
You
some
thought I was
guy
coming
to the
that
pod?
was
street.
like, "Hey, Ian and Jordan love your podcast," and we were like, "Well, we love that band you're wearing. It's
Yeah.
great."
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Y'all coming to the gig when we played?
Yes.
When are you playing?
When?
Oh, when we did play it, the Brooklyn Steel gig
was
with
there.
the fire. You saw
Well, it
us?
sucks.
there?
We have
No,
a
I
hard
was
time
there.
going to shows because we're always on the
Always
road.
working.
Oh yeah.
And it's like the same night.
You
If
guys
we
are-
ever cross up on the road, we gotta kick it.
Yes.
I would love this.
Absolutely.
Or
That'd be
honestly, just
sick.
come open a show or something.
Are you guys on the road most
Dude.
weekends?
No, honestly, I've been chilling a little bit, like with the baby and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta try
You
and
have a
split my
baby?
time. Yeah, I got a 3-year-old.
Wow.
He's
Congrats.
He's a fucking ham. This guy.
Really?
His
Oh,
baby
yeah.
is literally the
Look at this
the
motherfucker.
cutest.
Yeah, please,
the
I do
cutest,
wanna see.
the cutest child, and I don't give a shit about kids.
Holler at
Oh
your
my
fucking boy.
God,
Oh
he's a
my
beautiful
God.
guy.
My jeans are fucking incredible, bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
they're
got
really
great
nice.
jeans.
So, okay. So does the band tour without you because you're with the kid, or do they?
No, no.
How could
we
You're just
don't.
staying mainly around here.
Yeah, like I mean, I go out on tour and stuff, but for recently, like I've tried to like, all right, go out for like a month and some change and then chill for a while, as opposed to being out for 9 to 10 months a year like I used to. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your old pal Ian here. I am in a hotel room in Addison, Dallas, Texas, doing the Addison Improv all weekend long. But it is like 3 a.m. and I gotta be up at 6:30 to do radio. And I went and saw a gang called Speed and fucking Life's Question, and I washed my balls off, and it was amazing. The cool thing about being in Texas is that there's a lot of people that speak Spanish. Como se dice speak Spanish better? I bet I can tell you how. Babble. That's right. Yeah. Science says that our ability to learn new languages peaks as children. Fortunately, we can't go back to being a kid again, and if we could, we would have stopped a lot of different things from happening, so they would think you wouldn't be an alcoholic for over a decade. Babbel's 10 minutes lessons are quick, fun, and proven to work. Studies show that using Babbel for 15 hours is just as good as taking a full semester of college language course. So if you meet anyone that's like, oh, I'm studying Spanish at Emerson, you fucking moron. Whereas you'd say in Spanish, idiota. I like Spanish. Now I'm learning it. Yep. You know what I say it again? I go, tú es mi muñeca. Means you're my little doll. Manzana. Apple. Sign up today and start learning Dutch, Polish, German, and more. With over 10 million subscriptions sold, Babbel is real language learning for real conversation. There's a special limited time deal for you, our listeners, okay? To get you started right now, get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners. You gotta listen, get the subscription stuff off. Babbel.com/ska. BABBEL.com/ska. SKA. Get 55% off at Babbel.com/ska. BABBEL.com/ska. Rules and restrictions may apply, but do yourself a favor. Learn another language, and then we can talk about the language on the Patreon. We'll talk to each other in Spanish or Dutch. You tell me what you're learning. I'll learn it, and then we can have a discussion. Guess what? I'm going to talk to you about your balls or your labes. Here's the thing about Manscaped. I love Manscaped. You're great. Thank you. Awesome. Use Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code SCA at manscaped.com. Here's the thing. Why does it got to be Manscaped? Why can't it be Private Scape? Huh? You can shave your balls with Manscaped, but how about the labes? How about the lips? How about the vulva? How about the vagina? How about the old box? You're thinking of skipping this ad because you've already had a gross trimmer you've used since college. Just listen. We're talking about your balls here, or your lady balls. You can't just use whatever has been rusting away in the shower for years. It's disgusting. It's time to grow up and shave with Manscaped. Platinum Package 4.0 is everything you need to get grooming. Not the way that movie Sound of Freedom's about. Comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker 2.0, Crop Reviver, Ultra Premium line of Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I got a lot of ball hair. I got a lot of stuff down there. And Manscaped helps. Trim, so I can go swim in a girl's gym. Get Get 20% off and free shipping with the code SKA, S-K-A, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com/no. Use code SKA. Use the platinum package because the gold standard no longer good enough. Hey, it's your old pal Ian here, back with another hypocritical ad for my bookie. I know, I'm addicted to everything and this and that, whatever. You know what else I'm addicted to? Making that paper cheddar bread. Oh, yeah. So that's why you gotta sign up for my book, because we all got vices. Just give into it. Huh? Give into it. Just don't let it kill you. Don't let it rule your life. Gamble. It's fun. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. No, I bet you will. No. Right? If you say you won't, then you'll get money because you will. And I'll get. Use my bookie for gambling and give us the promo code kicks to us. It helps, okay? You're a degenerate, you're watching the show, you're rap brain, you got something wrong in your head, and God bless you, because we all do, okay? But one thing you would have, oh my God, if you were listening to the podcast and gambling at the same time, what more would you want? Right, you get your dick sucked while you smoke a cigarette and hear that your parents are proud. So, my bookie casino provides a Las Vegas experience when the action is in your hands, and the best part is, don't even need to wear pants. Sorry, blacked out. Use a MyBookie Casino promo code SKA. It's promo code SKA to secure yourself a sweet deposit bonus. You get a little scratch. You bet it. You'll make more scratch. Then we get scratch. I scratch you, you scratch me. Scratch. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Okay? It's you know what it is. You're gonna get money, okay? I like money. Money. Oh, this is eat. Money. That's money. I have friends that use it. They dig it. I use it. I dig it. It's fun. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Win. Win big. Win your wife back. Head over to MyBookie using the link in comments in description. MyBookie.com, promo code SKA. That's what you gotta do. Score a deposit bonus. Don't wait. Start winning big today. That's right. Yep. Just reading the rest of the copy. Oh, I gotta tell you, I am only expressing my own thoughts and opinions. I almost took a gamble there, not saying that. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Do you guys go out, like we go out on weekends and then we come back? If you go out for a month, are you like in a van for a month?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, like we'll get like hotel rooms,
Yeah.
but yeah, 18 passenger van, just hit the fucking road.
18
Yeah, you guys
passenger van.
fucking
Yeah,
bang it
That's
out.
what I was trying to say. Like
Yeah.
when you were talking about flights, I wasn't gonna step to you because I believe you. But like when we do like a month tour, like
It's
a
all
month and
vans.
a
All vans.
a 6-week tour in like Asia, we rack up like
Yeah, I was
literally
gonna
like
say it.
18 flights in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we
It's
flew
Oh,
so
shit.
much
like,
that.
It's
Yeah.
bananas. We just came back from South America for 5 shows, and we had 12 flights in
Jesus
for 5
Christ.
shows.
But when you drive, like you do a US tour, you're banging town, and
If
like
you can,
routing
yeah,
it,
if
Yeah,
right?
you try to do the circuit. You
Yeah,
go
yeah.
like north up through like, you do New York, Boston, all that, hit like Toronto, Montreal, and then cut back down to like Detroit and all that shit. Or like you try to come back in and do like Ohio and
Dude, we
and wrap
get
back around. Or,
fucked sometimes where it's like California, fucking Kentucky, Seattle.
We have
Yeah,
Florida,
New York,
there's no
California,
routing.
New York.
And then it's like
Yeah.
my mind is fucked from all
Yeah.
the time zone changes and
Yeah.
layover and everything. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know what's better, that or just banging it all out
That's
6
how
weeks at
Europe
once.
To be
is.
honest.
That's how Europe is for us a lot of
Oh,
times. 'cause,
yeah.
like, we have these like I'm not gonna do it again. We have these idiotic
Good job.
we have these idiotic European tour managers or booking agents and they don't care about your routing, they don't care about your driving. They're like not as considerate as like your U.S. agent would be, where it would be like, okay, we're gonna try to line this whole tour up so it makes sense as your drive. They'll just be like, go this way, go this way. So it's like it's kind of gets that way.
It's annoying annoying that we have. Anytime I've been like, I want to do a tour away, they're like, that means we have to get somebody to book it that is not here. And I'm like, why? Why can't my U.S. agents book a UK tour? Why is that?
I just got hit up about the Netherlands and
Yeah.
Europe.
I get hit up for
Netherlands are
so
dope,
much
low-key.
shit.
We should.
Oh, I can't wait till you go there and everyone
Nobody
is
shows
a
up?
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry,
How are they? Who's the idiots? I really want to know.
Oh, they're just like fucking stupid.
It's like this. It's not. It's like
I mean, everywhere in Europe, pretty much. Like Germany's the
tone deaf.
worst. Germans are the worst people on earth.
What are they like? What is it like?
Tone
Dude, you know what it's like when we play for
The average
tourists?
German
Yeah, yeah.
is just a fucking idiot.
They suck. They have no sense of humor.
Yeah,
Everything's literal.
Only their sense of humor, which is like a dry
Really?
shot at you.
yeah.
It's
What
like
does
their
it feel like
sense of
being
humor-
a musician playing for them? Because aren't you just? Because we have direct feedback where we're like, joke doesn't land. Joke
No,
lands.
you get it right then. that
Really?
night.
Right
They'll
to your
roll up
face,
to your to merch table and be like, it's like a common thing. It's like starting to get publicized now, which
Yeah,
is
it's
cool.
like a
Like
joke,
hard
yeah.
lure guys are talking about it, and everyone's starting to talk about how rude Germans are when you play there. First off, when you go to Europe as a band like me and his size, like you don't make any money. Like you barely
Yeah.
get home with your shirt on. You
Same
know what I
with
mean?
Yeah,
stand-up.
yeah.
same with
Okay, so
stand-up.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So when you go there, but on top of all that, the Germans have this like very weird thing where and it's not all Germans, obviously.
Yeah.
It wasn't all Germans in the other thing either, but we know it's just German.
Yeah.
So anyway, they
Wait,
they
what was that? Hold
Not
on.
all Germans. All
not
right.
all Germans are there, but
Not all Germans are
we
there. Now
know
that
what
we're
we know what
making-
happened anyway.
Now that we're making jokes, I'm gonna tase myself
No.
because
I want to know what he's saying. I want to know what he's saying.
So basically, there's like this thing that like all bands talk about, but I feel like I was one of the first
first to say something.
vocal
Oh, dude,
about it.
Patrick from Drug Church was telling me about
Yeah,
this.
he's way behind me in
Is it-
all aspects. I mean, I heard all great things about him. I'm just saying I was one of the first ones to really always say what the fuck I was.
Isn't there a
Okay,
phrase
what do they
about
do?
it?
Stop
Okay, go ahead.
talking
So
for 2
see,
seconds.
basically, just like they'll roll up to the first time I played Germany was with Horror Show, and a guy came up to the table and was like, "I heard that you killed a man," and I was like, "This isn't bad. This isn't bad, but you'll understand." And I was like, "Yeah, I killed a man," which isn't true, but I was like, "Yeah, I killed a man." He's like, "Can I see an M?" And I was like, "Okay." And M means a medium
Size
t-shirt.
medium, yeah.
So I pull out an M and give it to him. It was like the shirt display. He like picks it up and then he's like, "I'll take an L." But so in the normal German thing that happens from that forth, they'll be like, I'm so glad that you came to Berlin tonight. The record is beautiful and great. The live, not so much." That's what they'll say to you. Or, yeah, it was great to see you tonight, but maybe next time less drinking.
No.
Like shit like this. And you're just like, yo, suck my fucking dick, dude. Like,
what is
like,
it?
like-
What? So it's a known thing. Yeah, I've
yeah,
definitely
like
chose
between
like this.
all bands.
We get
having
this. Ready for this
universal.
one? You had a great show. That audience sucks, but you did great. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't think they were bad.
Tough
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, well, I thought it was good
Yeah,
crowd.
you're like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
trying to bring?
My
Wait, isn't
favorite-
there a phrase for that though? Like a European Punisher or something? What do they call it? Is there
I
like
don't
a
know that
phrase
one,
for
but
it?
I mean,
I do know that I never want to hear a song come to me and go, last record, loved it. This record, not so
Not
much.
so good.
Oh
Who the
my
fuck
God.
Are you to
Not so
fucking
much.
say?
Wow,
suck
I
my
wonder what
fucking ass.
cultural thing makes that okay. They just don't get punched in the face at all.
I
Yeah,
think
well,
that's
they
all.
haven't really had a great culture to begin with. They did a
Yeah.
lot of
I mean,
not
there's
okay
a little-
think
things.
that
a
would
while
They
make
did
ago.
a couple things that were
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
questionable.
Like what? What'd they do?
It's a little bit of it's a gray area.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
There's a little bit of a time. My whole thing is like, you guys do not have to have an opinion for at least 100 years.
Yeah,
You still have 20 more years
Yeah.
before you should say shit to anybody
Yeah.
about anything.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up. Enjoy the fact that people are coming to fucking see you.
Walk
And
in,
I'm
say
probably
hi,
shooting
not
myself
hi.
in
Yeah.
the dick right
Hi,
now
not hail.
for playing Germany.
Shut the
But they're
fuck
not.
up.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're definitely not subscribing to this Patreon.
It's okay. You're a
But-
wizard.
But yeah, they need to shut the fuck up for 100 years, and that's all I say.
Yeah.
Germans.
That's crazy. That's the worst shit. I mean, I've done
Put
I've done
alcohol in
so
that.
many gigs where they're like, what's another one? Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of those jokes, but I loved hearing them again. And I'm like, yeah, okay,
That's like their whole thing.
yeah.
I don't get it.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, you know what
Totally.
Backhanded
sucks?
compliment.
And-
You
and
fucking
I-
like their whole thing.
I
That's so
learned this to like sometimes I'll sell my own merch, but when I'm on my own and headlining, I'll have someone else do it because there's nothing worse than selling your own merch and having someone be like, "Oh my God, that was great." And you're like, "Thanks. You want to get a shirt?" And they're like, "Wasn't that great?" You're like, or they're like, and I'm like, I suck.
What Attell does is really cool, where he
Yeah.
stands by yours and you stand by his. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Attell
you
takes
brag on
care of me. And on stage, he'll be like, he'll introduce our merch and then he'll be like, "Well, I like your merch.
We should have
I'm
done that with
buying it,
Soul
and
Bind."
everyone's going to get it as well." And then he'll
If-
give that
when
out.
we do a thing together, what we'll do is we'll do a collaborative piece, and then that way we fuck
Ooh.
everybody over.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I just
That's
got
great.
your collaborative piece
With Noah?
Tara,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Year the Knife.
I have
For
that
Maddie.
OG shirt too, floating
Really?
around somewhere too. Maybe I'll
Nice.
give
Yeah,
you
that's.
that
I
one.
don't know when it's coming, but that's cool. You guys did that.
Yeah. Man. Yo, Maddie, she's always rode for us super hard. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Her and Brandon.
Get
as
well.
And,
Yeah,
and not for
really.
nothing, Jesus Pieces like first show was played with Year of the Knife.
No
You know what
shit.
I mean? Like we came up at literally the exact same time.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was always awesome seeing them grow also alongside us. Our second time in Europe ever, we took them with us too.
No
Like,
shit.
We're like, we just gotta get some more homies over. here.
Yeah, Delaware.
Absolutely, dog.
Yeah, that's
know,
great.
that
Wait,
was
Year of
like-
the Knife was at the same time as you?
Yeah.
What was Terror?
Terror's
Terror's been
old,
around
yeah.
for
it's
forever.
been around.
But you did a collaborative thing with Year of the Knife and Terror?
Yeah, it was a tour with Knock Loose, Terror, us, and then Year of the Knife. It was like this super stacked lineup. Almost all the shows sold out. It was probably one of the coolest.
Knock
we've ever
Loose
done.
is like huge right
They're
now, right?
huge.
Yeah, it's wild.
Coachella.
When did
and
they
shit.
get huge?
I mean, it happened over that span of a couple of years, and then quarantine hit, and all the kids
Yeah.
who were like, "Let me look into this new music." Where honestly, they found Jesus Piece around the same time.
Yeah.
Like a lot
All
of these
just
like
wearing is
metalcore
cool.
bands started fucking. Their numbers started shooting up because
Yeah.
these kids didn't know where to find this music.
You were sitting around wasting your time with nothing.
Yeah, I was over getting fucking pissed drunk with these dudes.
Yeah.
I had no idea. You know what I mean? But no, I think it's awesome to be walking in both worlds like that. Because for a second, I was not that stoked on music. We were beating the brick so hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
really?
And
Before the pandemic.
pre-pandemic with Jesus Piece, yeah, like we were just doing all these fucking tours and not really getting much love from other like bigger peer bands wanting to take us out. So we just had to be like, fuck it, we're just gonna go and take our homies with us. Like we'll headline our own shit. And I did that for so long that I just was burnt the fuck out. And
Because you were the leader, like you were the big band with there was no moment where you get to like be in somebody's wake and just go with it kind of thing.
right. It was
Yeah.
just more so like depending on ourselves to pull everything together, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it would fucking be dope for
lot.
a nice support
Yeah.
tour, especially as a young band. But we were so polarizing at the time. It was like such metalcore-ish,
Yeah.
but operating in a hardcore world. But I was so burnt out, and then Nicky offered me to play bass. And I was like, well, fuck it. I love that band. I love Nothing. And I like playing bass. I barely do it, but I love doing it. And that happened. And I was stoked about it.
And now you're back and forth.
Now, no, when I had my baby, 2 bands is a little crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I left it to Nicky to.
It's a revolving door with that.
Yeah.
That
With the
position
bassist.
for our band.
Yeah, usually I get some steezy motherfucker to step in, do the
Yeah.
thing.
Until they get knocked up.
Yeah, until they get knocked
Everyone
up.
has their pros and cons. I feel like,
For sure.
but it was real nice always touring with. He's like my little brother.
Legit.
We're
I
like
will-
family. Like
Yeah.
our
That happened
moms,
with-
our moms.
Yeah, our
fuck with
moms are
each
friends and
other.
shit.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Really?
Just
Oh,
old
that's
Philly
great.
cats like getting together. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
really
love
cool.
It's
that.
different for sure. Like
Yeah.
it's a thing, and it'll happen again. I'm sure.
Incendiary was like that, where they were like, yeah, we were pushing for so long, so hard, and we weren't making any money, so we had to get like, we all had day jobs, and now it's picking up steam, but they're like balls deep in marriage, day
Yeah.
job, you know what I mean? So they're like, so now what?
Festivals and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big boys, but I don't know. I just figured like now I have my baby and shit, and like it's it feels attainable to like make this something that I can pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if it just give it the time and love that it needs, it'll be there. And that's kind of where we're at now in our career path. And
Yeah, your kid will
stoked
be
on
a
it.
little earplug baby on stage.
Yeah.
Let's flip the questions back on you guys. I was
What's up,
curious.
motherfuckers?
I was curious who, if you could say who's your biggest inspiration as a comedian, both of you,
We
one at a time.
open for our biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
is
talked
that
about
it?
that.
Mine
Attell
is-
and Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Yeah, and David Tell.
I mean,
yeah.
that's what I was kind of wondering.
yeah.
I mean, that's good
It's
answer.
crazy.
Yo,
It's
crazy.
really weird. Like I tell,
Yeah.
I learned about later and now love, but he was your inspiration, right? Yeah.
I mean, I used to, when I was like working construction in Delaware, I used to put his album on, Hedberg, Carlin, and Steve Martin.
Mitch is my favorite
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
I like ran my whole nothing stick for the longest time was just ripping off Mitch. Like all my banner in between songs was literally just a rip off of fucking Mitch. I like ran with it so hard because when I was drunk, it like came to me naturally. I
Really?
don't know what happened when I would be on stage and I just start talking. It like I just felt like I was him on stage a lot of the
Yeah.
time. And
Yeah,
I-
it's
I-
weird how if you watch somebody, I mean, luckily I'm a woman, but you saw so many comics getting on stage and just doing kind of a bit of a Louis thing
Yeah.
and talking a little like this and then
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
and I emulated him so, I would
But it
watch him
doesn't
and then
come
go,
through that
yeah, because
way,
I'm a
yeah.
girl, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally. If you spend enough time watching somebody, it totally rubs off
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah. I was like hanging sheetrock in Delaware and we'd all listen to Attell and those guys. And it's insane to be like
And
where
you're
we're
friends with
at.
like Timmy Butterly and like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those guys. Like they're
Yeah.
all like
Tim's the
from
best.
they're from the neighborhood up from me. Like
Yeah.
the Butterleys have
I
always
did my
been around.
first open mic ever with Butterly
Yeah.
at Helium. And then we got asked to, we
It's
were
a
like,
good family. They're like
yes, they're
like,
the best, dude,
Yeah.
from top to bottom, man. Their
I
dad's
love
great.
Butterly.
Jackie, Paul,
yeah.
and that's so cool. Paul's in Freight Train now.
Paul's such a good guitarist.
Yes.
He should be like Eric Clapton.
I'm
right
just,
now.
I was saying, I'm just glad he's performing
Yeah, me
because
too,
he's
yeah.
so good and everything he's done is great.
And he's ripped.
yes,
I get
and
photos.
he's sober now, which
Yeah,
is fucking
real
awesome.
good.
Yeah, dude, he was like running a bar. That gig we did in Philly. Remember when we went down, drove
Yeah,
your
the
truck?
brewery.
Yeah, and I was wearing a blacklisted shirt, and Paul was like, I think he like helped with the
He was
brewery or
working
whatever.
with Kensinger for a while.
Yes. Yep.
I mean,
And
I
so-
used to run into him because I was
Beer
working the
fucking
bars and
sucks.
stuff. Like he's probably
That
top
place
pound
sucks.
for pound, like one of the best
Kensinger,
guitarists
Kensinger.
I ever grew up.
Whatever the brewery
Yeah.
was, we went
He's
to.
always
so
been
fucking
good.
talented.
Great
Oh, gross.
songwriter.
I went back there and they never paid me.
Really?
What?
Like once I featured for you, and then I came back to do my own, and they never paid me. He was like, "We're gonna have to pay you at a different time."
What bar in
Wherever
Philly?
that, yeah.
No, it was like a comic put the show on in the bar.
Noche.
Yeah.
To throw up.
Put it up.
No, sometimes I get
Acid,
Acid
reflux.
reflux?
Yeah, it's because you're old and you eat
I
bad
might
food.
have a Tums in my bag, bro. You know. What's up? You want
Oh, actually, can you please shock me? Because I was joking when I said the mud vein of hardcore and it looked like it upset you. Oh, no, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Sorry. My apologies. It feels crazy when you have
feels
it.
like
man.
Flashback of my mom yelling at me from upstairs. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I had to tap into something for that
Dude,
one.
tase yourself. See how it feels. Just give a quick boop.
I don't like that shit, bro.
Nah.
I don't like that shit at all. That's my first time ever.
That turned you Spanish. You're like, hey, Bubba. Adios mio.
You looked at your own leg like you didn't tase it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, why would my leg do that
That's
to
my
me?
thing. I have to look at the pain. When I get tattooed, I just look at that
Yeah.
shit hard as hell. I'm like,
Yeah, this peony is so good.
oh, thank you.
It's so nice.
I just got it. It's a
Did
chrysanthemum.
you really? It's so beautiful. Really good
It
shape.
sucked fucking
Yeah, it
dick.
looks like it's
Chrysanthemum.
CHRYSTHAMUM.
I don't know. I can't. I had the hardest time trying to
My
spell it.
leg hurts. I hit that shit hard.
You guys can't
Right there,
spell.
yeah.
We can't do math. We're fucking.
What's up?
Oh, Jesus. All right, man.
Scare
Okay.
me, man. I thought you turned me to ops.
Your leg ran away from your.
Yeah, your leg ran up the stairs. Yeah.
Unless you want me to rip off all my
I had a
clothes.
brother. I
and
still have a brother.
Attack.
Yo, I didn't want to
Leave me
say
the
this
fuck
in
out.
another one, but this is a Patreon. But
Yeah.
I have been the naked guy at a couple different places.
Yeah.
And I used to have this thing where I would just get butt naked while I was playing, and I would just
I used to get
wilding
naked
out.
at parties. My
Yeah,
friends,
me too,
my
actually,
friends would
yeah, I was
turn the
naked
lights
at
off
parties.
and go, "I think this place is haunted." They turn the lights on and go, "Woo!"
That's
And just
awesome.
run around naked.
That's good.
Everyone used to get naked.
Yo,
Yeah.
get naked was sick.
I used
Doing
to,
that
the
shit.
mangina was like my signature move.
Do you
Too.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
always.
that shit's
Yep.
dope. Tuck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Balls,
Mhm.
Oh, do you know about the naked Mosh Guy?
No.
No, not Bushy. Bushy's the OG naked Mosh Guy, but Tosh.0 got a hold of this dude, Mosh naked Mosh Guy. I was supposed to be that naked Mosh Guy that night, and I said, I was like, look, I was the naked guy twice now, and I'm not fucking doing it for a third time. It's just not happening. And my friend Ducky
gets
was
you to
like,
get it?
I'll
Yeah.
do it. And he did it. And there's this video of him moshing on everyone hard as fuck, like whipping everybody's ass.
Where at?
In like Willow Grove at a VFW.
Uh-huh.
And he got butt ass naked and he's whipping everyone's ass during this band. And it was the one time I didn't do it that the whole world picked this video up. It was on the news. It was on Tosh.0. All this shit, dude. And the one time.
Did
that
they
I
interview him?
said- I don't know if he brought him on the show, but dude, it was
Hilarious.
I mean, literal news stations.
I mean, the
talking about
lesson there is always get naked.
But
No,
the
that's good that
video is
you weren't.
incredible. I'm glad to.
Yeah,
'cause,
that's
I
good.
mean, there's one video of me being naked singing in like a North Philly basement, but that can stay in the fridges.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
sure
there-
the VFW was cold.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Oh,
Even when
okay.
it's cold, the nigga is swinging. Boy.
Dude, there's a video of you, I think at like the beginning of the show, where you're like, "What's up, bitch ass?" And then you just destroy everyone. And the look you had in that video is exactly what I saw when you were about to tase me. I was terrified.
I mean, I don't want to be like the when you drop kick Corey on stage.
yo.
That was a good one.
At the bus, Corey.
You should check that.
How'd
out.
you do that?
That's a good one. Oh well, Corey. The night before, this was right before the tour with us too.
Yeah.
So I was doing a back-to-back tour in Japan. Like I was there with Jesus Peace, played a couple shows.
You
and
had
I
no idea what you were about to get into on the Nothing tour.
Absolutely not. And then 2 days down, and then Asia tour with Nothing, and they met me in Japan to do it. And I brought my friend Corey with me. He sings in that band Move. I don't know if you ever listen to them. Boston cat, but he's a psycho. He lives here now. Younger than me, but he's a like brick shit house. bro.
Protein farts at
Yeah,
the
like
ass,
he's a
like
a
big
very
husky.
strong young man. And Corey has this thing where he moshes so hard, and like I'm the same way. Like me and my friends, we would play no friends. Like we didn't know each other when the band was playing.
Uh-huh.
We'd blast each other in the face. Like who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? And Corey's
The
one of those
face?
people. Yeah, face, head, whatever. You beat him up. Good time. And
Wow.
Corey,
Oh, you graduating straight to the bottle.
Corey is one of those people where he hits me and it hurts because
This is weird. You
Fucking
chug a
fun.
boost? That's weird. Okay.
But Corey, I brought him to Japan with us because I'm like, yo, I don't know if you'll ever go to Japan, but if I have the power to bring like another like young black dude with me, let's go to Japan. Let's kick it. And during that, we're moshing and beating each other up the whole time in Japan. They're very confused about what's going on.
Yeah.
And Nagoya specifically, he jumped on stage for this part and started singing it with me. And I like ah, and butted
Oh.
the mic into my lips like that. You know what I mean? And it busted my
Payback.
whole upper lip. I fell on the ground and sold it, you know. And he stood on top of me at Nagoya. He was just choking me, got my neck like this. I was going, I was
Wow.
like, yo, you busted my lip. I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah.
I will get you back for this. I'm not gonna tell you when, but I'm gonna fucking get you back. And he was just like, yeah, whatever, fuck you, pussy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm going to get you back. And all day we're walking through Harajuku, chilling in Tokyo, and I'm like one of them
Yeah.
shits,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? It was just like flinching. And we finally, Blood Axe Festival comes around, you know, and it's this huge festival that happens in Kawasaki, Japan. And Corey's ass comes up for the same part to sing, and I just slipped his grasp and straight up jumped up in the air, 2-foot drop kick this motherfucker straight off the stage.
Like
Whoa.
he did,
Oh, yeah.
he did like the one where he jumped up in the air with both feet, kicked him, and then fell straight to the back. But he sent him into like.
Oh my god!
Wait, am I insane?
He
Were you
sent him
wearing
into
a
another
Flyers
dimension.
jersey?
I was wearing a Flyers
Yes,
jersey.
yes.
No
the
way.
war jersey, baby.
Yep.
That's how you know I'm there for damage.
yeah,
if I
yeah.
wear that shit, I'm doing something out of
Yeah, that
control.
was
like
fucking nuts.
Whoa! Into the crowd.
Yeah, man.
He did it at the Nothing show later on when we played a headlining show
I kicked
here.
some dude in the chest. Yeah.
And some guy came up on stage and was moshing the whole time, and Aaron ran over and just bounced him with the face in his hand, kicked him, and it kind of got like some of the same level.
Yeah,
and
people were
brought
stoked
up the
on
other
it.
video. It kind of like that's been your thing.
Yeah, even
Whoa.
before I was doing Jesus Piece and I was doing like little
Stage
metalcore bands in
janitor.
Philly, I'd just be swinging on fools. Like, I don't know why. I've always just like me singing in bands and stuff. It wasn't necessarily like I want to sing in bands because I'm crazy. It was like I need to do something with this energy because I'm going to hurt somebody if
Yeah.
I don't do something else
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than fighting. So I would always sing and I would try to make it like the most like violent or like, you know, like uncomfortable situation just anywhere near us because I wanted that energy. To
Tell him
be
about
there.
the Corey, the best part of the story.
Oh.
When we Corey home.
Oh my god.
Are we done?
Tell us
What?
this, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay, wrap up. Okay,
This is good.
so-
This is,
No, we're good. How much time we been doing? Oh, we are.
about an
Oh,
hour.
word.
All
They
right,
said
this
my
is-
spot's at 8:15. So
We'll close this with this story
this is a
about.
good one.
So after the Jesus Piece tour is over, the kick happens. I meet up with Nothing, and I'm like, Corey, you got to come to the show. You know what I mean? Like, we're playing in Shibuya. Onest is gonna be lit. Like, fucking Beat Cafe's right across the street. Shout out Kataman. Come to the gig. He does not come to the gig, but instead we play the gig, walking down the street, and like these three Irish dudes busted out of the window of this bar, and we're like, Nothing, come fucking drink with us.
Well, it was 1 a.m. We had already been drinking all night, right?
And
We were about to get to the. It was for us. He had been there, but we just pulled up, and it was our night one in Japan, and we're like, I'm like ready to get down. I'm like, Tokyo is my shit. Like, I'm ready to drink, eat, like
fall asleep in a bush. No one messes with you.
Fuck I am.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. So we're drinking all night after that, and we were heading back to the hotel, and they said like somebody like popped out.
Dude, we sang the Cranberries like 7 times.
Nice.
I have these videos in my folder. Insane. It was like us, maybe like this group of like 3 or 4 like weird model type people, like one of their birthdays, and then like 3 girls that were also there, and then these 3 random Irish white dudes. And we just made this karaoke bar stay open until like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
The dude
We
was like
partied.
trying to close. When
He's
we
just
rolled
hostage.
up, but
Yeah, we
like it
wouldn't
was
let
just
him.
like so like
Scared.
Yeah.
scared. He
Scared.
was like, we were like, no, you're gonna stay open, and he was just like,
okay.
Yeah, and you were like,
After the 7th time you're hearing
bring
zombie.
it up again. The Cranberries, zombies. And he's like, I want to go home.
Please help. Please.
this is all real life.
We would get out of there, and you know, there's
On the way out,
on the way out, somebody, not anybody that I know, stole a bottle of whiskey on the way out.
Okay.
And drank that whiskey, and me and him drank the whiskey all throughout the streets, and met up with Corey in the morning, who's also a straight edge young man, and he had to deal with the 2 of us drunk essentially for like 3 days
like
at this
like
point.
Oh my
not
god.
not regular drinking, like I'm
Like
talking
problem
like
drinking.
leaving
Like
Las
leave it- yeah,
Vegas.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Near
Like,
death.
me and him were like I was like, and then the only way I would get up, they'd be like, drink the whiskey. I'd be like,
Oh
get up
yeah.
and drink.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
were,
yeah.
like,
It was
bad,
bad.
like not
So-
looking
Yeah.
great.
We go to a Don Quixote, which is like this huge store. And
Yeah.
we're like looking around, like the sex toys in there, like Mad Tanga eggs and like weird shit, like Julia Real Hole, like this weird shit. Like
Yeah.
that.
What?
Julia's fake real hole. Julia's
swear to
fake
God.
hole
Yeah,
about his
like
real hole.
It's like it'll be like an actual model. It's be like this is her pussy, like
It's
like
insane.
and then like there's all this other shit.
And
Wow.
Japanese real Julia Hole.
Real Japanese hoe.
Oh my god.
This is like 9 a.m. now.
Yeah,
It's
we're at
9
like
a.m.,
9
10
a.m.
a.m. Like I'm,
His eyes
Oh
already red.
my
You don't look
god.
alive.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
Adam
We
Sandler.
lose Nicky, right? We fucking
This is
lose
like
him.
typical how I am on tour. but
Yeah, like
also-
just straight up cross-eyed.
And,
Oh my God. He's like,
That looks like Adam Sandler in the 9/11 movie.
yeah.
I'm gonna show you
Is
another
that a
video in
real
second.
thing?
But we lose this man, and we're like panicking. We're like, "Yo, Nicky's gone. He's like fucking incoherent. Like this is bad, dude." And I'm freaking out because I'm drunk, and he's sober as hell.
And Corey's
Bummed.
sober, so he's like, okay, we really need to find this.
We
man.
combed 6 floors of this Don Quixote trying to find Nicky. We can't find him, so we're like, we gotta get the fuck out. Like he's got to be somewhere. We're walking down the street.
that's so
We
funny.
find this man sitting down like a homeless man with a watermelon helmet on and sunglasses.
Yeah, I stole
What?
this watermelon
Oh
helmet and a pair of fake
my
Oakleys.
God. Oh my God.
Tag is in
You
front of
are
your
so
face.
happy. You are so happy to see your friends. You're like,
I'm like,
hey.
dude, I'm like, yo, you gotta take the tags off. In the video, he goes, if I take
Why
the
do I
tags off, I look guilty. Tell me I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm not wrong.
You have so many shopping bags around you too. You got so much stuff. Why do I have to take the? Listen to him say. He's like,
Tell me I'm not right.
I mean, just tell me I'm not
he's like,
Yo, can we
you're
put that
so
video in the
happy
thing?
to see your friends.
Yeah, wait,
Who's that
Dude.
guy? Is Corey just keeps walking up and be like,
He's like, dude, what are you doing? He's like,
Well,
tell me I'm not wrong.
the fucked up part is now I wouldn't share this with a lot of people. So since we're in such close space, I'll tell you.
Yes.
I walked out of the place with the helmet and the glasses on, but I kind of walked out like my legs weren't working right because I was like, who the fuck is gonna say
Yeah.
anything to me? So
Yeah,
I walked
everyone's so
right
nice
out.
here.
And I did like the usual suspects. I was like walking up the street. I was walking up the street, and then I was just like, and started walking.
oh,
And I was out. I
you
was
did
out.
You
verbal.
Kaiser Soze
Kaiser
yourself
Soze
out of the
Japan.
fucking store.
The
And,
fact, and then you did
And
become
then
the
I threw
person.
I
yeah.
threw both of them away. I don't know. We didn't. I think we
Yeah,
just.
but then you reverted back into that guy by slumping on the street.
We were at Mustard Hotel or something like that. It's called Mustard Hotel, and we went to sleep, and then the next day went to some insane like lake, and
Wait.
that's the lake. Top.
No, wait. One last thing. We woke up. I woke up and I was freezing cold. I was freezing cold, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I was like, I was soaking wet, and I was like, "Oh my god!" It's like I fucking pissed myself, which made sense how long I drank. I was like,
Yeah.
I probably pissed myself. But then I like pulled the blanket off. It was soaked, and I like peeled it off. And my underwear were wet still, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "If I pissed myself, my underwear would be wet." So did I pull my dick out in my sleep and pee like? all over? I was like, it doesn't make sense. because
Yeah.
The blanket was over me, and then it was a bunk room, and our drummer Kyle Kimball,
No,
rest
no,
in
no.
peace,
No.
who loves pissing on in
No, no, no,
closets
no.
and stuff. I was like,
Just
"Yo,
told him.
I was like,
no.
did you what?" I was like, and then I got up and I was like, "I have to pee super bad.
Oh,
My stomach
no.
hurt how bad I had to pee."
So you knew it wasn't
So
you,
and I
right?
took one of my Austin Power bees there like 3 minutes. I was like, shh, like forever.
He peed.
And I was like,
All over
this
No.
fool got up and
He
he's like,
peed your bed.
yeah, he came down
he
off
peed
his
his
bunk
body.
and
Peed
peed
his
on me.
body.
And this is like, he like has this thing where he does this, but he took a piss all over me. First night in Japan before we even played a show.
I would have paid a lot of money for that tape of him just climbing down,
Climbing
time to go
I'm glad
party.
he
I'm
like
being a
was-
good boy.
bless
And you're
his
just
heart.
like,
I mean,
in
he
a
might have shot
watermelon
him.
helmet, just passed out.
Bless
That's
his heart.
awesome.
Yeah, we went to the same that night. We went to the same karaoke bar as Lost in Translation.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got fucking bombed there. And Kyle, I still remember this being like, "Punch me, yo, punch me in the stomach." I was like, "No, dude." So we get up there finally. Kyle's blackout. He takes a header over the table, knocks off all the glasses on the table.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's my buddy Justin. He does every time he gets drunk. He goes, "Punch me in the head, dude. I'm from Pittsburgh. Punch me in the head."
We're
It's
usually
his
like,
thing.
yo, like we're like usually not caveman about this drunk
Yeah.
shit. Like, but like it, at the worst possible thing that happens to us is that like we like fuck ourselves.
Yeah,
up.
you fall.
We're
Yeah,
never
yeah.
like
We don't
we're
fuck
never like
other
fucking
stuff
fucking with other people,
like fucking
right,
with
right.
other people or being disrespectful. Like
Yeah.
we're like we're all very sound when it comes to that, but like our own selves, we
Yeah,
are so
fair game, dude.
disrespectful to
yeah,
Fair
it's like
game.
jackass. That's
Yeah.
so
We
funny.
had a good time.
That's-
It's
Best.
also like, what did you think when you like walked out with a watermelon helmet without your friends? Like
I
it
don't
was just
remember
this is the
anything.
Jesus Christ.
This is the Lost in Translation one?
No, this is the Irish bar.
Oh, the bar that you made keep you there?
621.
Zombie.
In your head.
621.
It's crazy.
That man must have wanted to fucking
Wait.
kill himself.
Oh, I thought that was the video from Russia where I grabbed it.
Oh my God.
They got to
Russia,
check out.
yo, Russia was fucking.
Yo, we'll put these
nuts.
videos on the Patreon.
Dude,
That'll be sick.
this kid rocks. I love this guy.
Oh my God.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
in Murmansk, Russia.
Murmansk, yeah.
Small bald man
It's in
chugging
Siberia,
booze too.
basically.
Is that Smirnoff?
No, it's like some
Oh.
crazy Georgian liquor. Yo, Russian Orlando Bloom?
That was Orlando Bloom. That was crazy.
This is like every
Nikki,
second.
you were trying to go like this with everybody else, but you're so drunk. You're like,
Yo, everyone that rolled up to that show in Murmansk, we got there to that show. Murmansk is like Siberia, basically.
Yeah, it's
There's
like by
it's a
Finland.
mining town. It's the
That sounds
they're
fun.
famous. They go to fame is they have the most northern McDonald's in the whole world.
oh.
And there's a plaque there. But like we went there and we got the show. They didn't have any backline at all. It was like
They
the most-
lost our pedals
They lost our pedals, guitars, everything.
on the flight.
And we were just like,
What?
how are we going to play? Then we roll up to the venue and every kid there had a bottle, their own like full bottle of liquor in their hand. And we
Oh
were
my
just
God.
like, well, I guess it's going to be this kind of
We
night.
just
Wow.
borrowed
And
it
everyone's
was.
gear and ripped
It
the
was
fucking
literally like
Christ.
the fucking, what's the fucking movie called?
Project X.
Nah, fucking the A24 John. Wait,
Oh.
Midsummer?
no, Lighthouse.
Oh,
it was like
Everyone
that.
was literally just like,
Yeah.
Crazy time.
like everyone drank this
It was
so
fucked up.
retarded.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys didn't
Crazy.
even have instruments. You're just like, I guess
Yeah,
that's
who
fine.
gives a
Here's the
damn?
air
We were like,
guitar.
someone gave us a guitar, I like gave it to someone else to
Yeah.
play a song.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
These are
your
Sang
guys'
for
stories?
a nothing song. Yeah, I don't know.
This is your guys' stories, and then we're like,
Well, sometimes I wake
I
up and
slept on a
Candy's
towel.
next to me and I had a towel on me.
I slept in a towel. No, you have a lot of weird sexcapades on the road. You have good ones.
oh, yeah.
We don't fuck with sex.
Yeah, I don't like
is
sex.
gay.
Yeah, we don't fuck with
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah, we don't fuck with alcohol.
You put us two
We don't
together.
do
we'd be in
sex
trouble.
around
we like,
here.
Yeah.
we like
I don't do sex.
We like self-embarrassment. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. You know,
public humiliation.
yeah, public humiliation is
That's
good.
my favorite.
I
Public
like,
humiliation.
I like to fall
Yes.
and hurt
He likes to
myself.
flip
sometimes.
me around. And,
Oh my
Mm.
God, I was the reason that Nicky broke his wrist in Russia. Definitely,
You flipped him around.
I flipped him over my shoulder for sure because he ran at me full speed down a hallway
yeah.
in a hotel room.
Naked.
There's a lot of it.
If he's
and
naked,
I hit
that's
him
when
with
you
one of
scare him.
these, and he shot down the fucking hallway like 10
Wow.
feet. It was really
That's
bad.
cool.
I felt terrible about it.
Yeah.
But by
that's a
the
good
end of that
deflection.
tour, both of his arms were fucked up. So by the time we got the glass,
Yeah, that's why you got the fucking helmet.
Yeah, I had tape. I had to tape the pics.
Jesus
And
I
I
swear to God, he had to tape the
We don't-
fingers.
We didn't cancel it. Shit.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh
cancel
my
the fucking
God.
thing.
Dude, we should fucking drink.
I tried to. I've been trying to tell you this the whole time.
Ethan, look at Ethan. Look at Ethan. Ethan went,
We have the opposite things. We go on stage and humiliate ourselves for an hour.
yeah,
And then
sober.
off stage, we're taking care of ourselves. You go
Yeah.
on stage, look cool as hell, and then humiliate yourselves after.
we look like
Yeah, you look like the
idiots.
coolest
Dude,
people
you're
ever on
drop kicking
stage.
people.
Yeah.
You're fucking playing guitars.
You're
with fucking
playing
picks
instruments.
attached
We're
to
being
you.
like,
I think queef is an onomatopoeia. It's
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're to each your own.
And I'm like,
guess.
I
So
sucked
bad.
the man's soft penis like a gerbil in a
You
cage
said
with
that,
water.
that was good.
Yeah.
all right, that's the
Yeah,
episode.
that's the
We gotta go.
episode. Thank you
I
guys.
hope it's worth it. I hope this $5 is worth it.
Yes.
I hope you got your $5 with people.
Thank you, dudes, for tuning in.
Let's
You're
end
the
it with a
fucking best.
horrible.
We love you.
Renaissance Fair, episode 2. Renaissance Fair, episode 2.